Here we have a cypress knee that I have peeled most of the outer bark off of it, and it's a pretty soft wood. And you can see I have my glove on, even though I have the carving placed into the holding device. It's always just a good precaution. So we've picked out the spot where we think we're going to place the face, and we kind of eyeball it, and as we do that, I'm going to say this is the place I would like to have the eyes, the nose through here, and the mouth about there. One of the first cuts I make, I use a V-tool, and I use a combination of several ways of carving. This is because of classes that I've taken, DVDs and movies that I've watched, and developed my own way of doing things from looking at all of this and reading. This is where the eyes will be formed under the eyebrow, and this is going to wind up being the base of the nose. This is a really nice piece to work with simply because it has a really nice curve already formed in the shape of the face. This is the same cut, just taken from the opposite direction. As you do this, you're going to start thinking about where your eyes will be under here and your nose. And you can take a straight edge and say, this is where I want the center of this face to be, and kind of follow those lines as you go. And you can also use a caliper to say, this is how long I want my nose to be, and that I want my eyes to be so wide, and mark those spots. Or you can just eyeball it. Some of this comes with experience and just practice. I'll use just about anything available to make my straight edge. And one thing you want to think about is every time you do this, you want to make something bigger than you're actually going to have a finished product. That gives you a little more room for error in changing whether you like the design of what you're doing or not. One of the things you can measure is the depth. That'll help you get them a little more even sometimes. One of the first things I'm going to do is start working around the base of where the nose would be. I'm using a combination of mallet tools and hand tools. One reason I do this first is I like to make sure I'm not going to take off the nose, and I have to change the depth because of that. And I kind of round this as I go. Helps a little bit later. So you can see here you've already started making the nose higher just from doing this.